while our jobs provide us so much to be able to do a lot of things, it doesn't give us enough time, as much time as we want to enjoy these things, diba? So, ang picture ko of retirement is to be able to travel. If I want to stay in Barcelona for a month, I want to do that. You know, I can't do that when I'm working eh. Kasi kailangan ko bumalik in 2 weeks eh. Dahil I only have a certain amount of days of vacation in a year. Kung market trend ang nag-a-affect ng returns, lahat naman babagsakin, di ba? So, yun lang. As I medyo become more knowledgeable about investing, then I have more a sophisticated way of combining funds. But still, it's still simple. Hindi ako emotionally na nagbabago ng funds dahil nag-react ako sa market. It's very boring. And boring is good in investing. I believe in that. And over the years, ano lang, parang matutuwa na lang ako na, uy, malaki na pala yung na ano. It's really just continuously invest and then continuously teach yourself.
Bumabaksak yung investment.
Kasi alam ko, aakit uli. At any point, aakit ulit yan, That's always been the nature of stock market, diba? It's up and down. So when it goes up, it will go, when it goes down, it will eventually go up.
As you have progressed in your financial literacy, financial education, as you have read books, was there a change in where you have invested your assets? Kasi you mentioned nag-Vanguard ka, nag-index fund, tapos meron din real estate. What was the story of as you have accumulated wealth and money, saan napupunta yung mga assets?
So like what I said, nung nag-umpisa ako, I started with target retirement funds, no? Kasi I didn't know any better, so I just let them manage my money. Nung marunong na ako, I'm in a retirement savings plan na, may mga kanya-kanyang funds. May L fund, may C fund, may S fund. So pinag-aralan ko isa-isa yon. Ano bang market ang sinusunod nito? And then, natuto na ako mag-combine ng mga funds na yon. And then, every quarter naman, lumalabas naman yung statement ng investment, di ba? And then makikita mo doon yung growth ng investment mo. So if the growth is substantial, it just means the market was okay. And also it looks like what you're doing, what I'm doing is good. The combination of funds that I did is good. So yun lang ang basis ko. And then I don't try to complicate things. I don't do mutual funds by financial. I don't have a financial manager. I just do it all on my own. Kasi, ang financial manager to me, dagdag pa rin. I mean, I respect their craft. I respect that profession. But also, it eats up also on the financial fees that they charge for managing your money. That is why I just try to learn it all by myself. And then, ang indicator ko, kung maganda yung returns, then mukhang I'm doing a good thing. Kasi, kung market trend ang nag-a-affect ng returns, lahat naman babagsakin, di ba? So, yun lang. As I medyo become more knowledgeable about investing, then I have more a sophisticated way of combining funds. But still, it's still simple. Hindi ako emotionally na nagbabago ng funds dahil nag-react ako sa market. It's very boring. And boring is good in investing. I believe in that. And over the years, parang matutuwa na lang ako na, uy, malaki na pala yung na ano. It's really just continuously invest and then continuously teach yourself, and then you'll reap the harvest in the end.
Kumbaga focus really sa goal, and
Yeah.
I believe it's the boring things in life that can make you great in building a skill,
Mm.
having mastery, kahit paulit
Yes. Yes.
and being consistent, dun talaga ma-achieve. And
Consistent. Yes.
yeah, siguro no, like you said, you are taking out your emotions in investing. It's something that to some who are watching now, minsan nadidepress na ako, talagang lungkot na lungkot kasi hard-earned money nila ininvest, tapos biglang
Ah,
nag-down. Ano yung, how did you do that? Or how did you overcome na at least you detach yourself, at least your emotions, pag bumabaksak yung investment?
kasi alam ko aakyat uli. At any point, aakyat ulit yan, That's always been the nature of stock market, di ba? It's up and down. So when it goes up, it will go, when it goes down, it will eventually go up. And again, ang trajectory ng up and down niya, pataas. So, mare-recover mo yung na-lose mo at some point dito, nung nag-dip. Kasi nag-up and down pa rin siya dito, pero mataas na, So, um, I don't get affected because I intentionally, I mean, sino ba naman ang hindi maapektuhan? Nakita mong $50,000 na yung nawala sa ano mo, no? But then, I know it will pass. Kasi that is the nature of investing. And then, if you put, like what I always say, if you put more time in the game, then you have more time for recovery. So, lagay niyo lang dyan. Huwag kayong lalo na kung yung mga batang-bata pa na nag-i-invest na, they're in their 20s, 25, nag-i-invest nila. They have so much time in the game. Don't get affected by it kasi you have so much time to recover.
Yeah, so it's really having a longer time horizon.
Mm-hmm.
And yung maganda doon, when they invest money that they're willing to lose, or at least yung hindi nila gagamitin for for their rental, for the food. Basta
Yes.
it's really money allocated for investment para kahit hindi mo i-pull out, okay lang.
Correct. Basta may naka-earmark sila for investing for their savings for retirement. Meron sila naka-earmark for their travel fund. May ini-earmark sila dapat para hindi lahat, like 60% na, nandito na sa enjoyment. Hindi na balance, di ba?
Yeah. And we've talked about retirement multiple times, and that's really your story, your retirement story. Pero
About you,
ano ba
tayo.
yung about retirement? Ano ba yung definition sa'yo ng definition mo ng retirement? Kasi to some, like, it's just literal na titigil sa trabaho.
Oh, no.
Pero ano yung picture ng retirement for you?
Ang retirement sa akin is being able to, while our jobs provide us so much to be able to do a lot of things, it doesn't give us enough time, as much time as we want to enjoy these things, diba? So, ang picture ko of retirement is to be able to travel. If I want to stay in Barcelona for a month, I want to do that. You know, I can't do that while I'm working Kasi kailangan ko bumalik in 2 weeks Dahil I only have a certain amount of days of vacation in a year. So, yun ang mga gusto kong gawin. I want to travel indefinitely at my own time frame, not dictated by I need to return to work. I also want to do other things. Like I'm in YouTube. I'm looking at myself being like I probably would have more videos on YouTube when I retire kasi I will have more time to do that. I love filming. I love editing. But when do I do that now? I only do it on weekends. Kasi yun lang ang time ko dahil nagtatrabaho ko Monday to Friday. So I'd love to be able to do that. Things that I wanted to do that I don't have time because 80% of my time is eaten up by my work time. Those are the things that I want to do. I want to go back to painting. I used to paint before, pero di na natuloy. And then, nung nasa Pilipinas pa kami, I started the painting class. And then, di na natuloy. Lumipat na kami dito. Life happened. Naging busy na. I want to go back to that. In fact, my second daughter, she's very good at painting and drawing. Nainggit ako sa kanya. Siguro namanan niya yung sa akin, pero na-develop niya yung craft niya, ako hindi. So that is what I want to do. I want to be able to spend time with my mom and with my sister. Maybe we can travel together. Yung ganon. Or just spending time being together, shopping, na wala akong time constraints. Parang my time is my time. Parang time ko naman. Kasi ang dami ko nang binigay na oras sa trabaho. Ako naman ang ang bibigyan ko naman ng priority ang sarili ko in terms of time kasi lumiliit na yung window of time mo tumatanda ka na, di ba? So, ayokong malapit sa kamatayan ko na most of my years nasa trabaho, tapos konting-konti na lang yung na-enjoy ko na hindi ako nagtatrabaho. What did we work for? We work to be able to, have a good time also, to to enjoy the fruits of our labor. So yun, siguro full-time YouTuber na ako in 2 years.